issue is a big concern to especially GUTA because of the importation issues. What do you say? Dollar looks like it's coming down in favor of the cedi, but what do you say?
Yeah, it's coming down, but then we should not be complacent because we can do better, and that's why we are calling all these measures that we have spelled out that government should be able to sustain. Because when the dollar goes up, it doesn't help the importing community at all, because the customs also increases the rate at which they charge us with the duty. And that's why even in my statement, we are also calling on customs to, as early as possible, readjust to the present trends of the exchange rate. Because when it goes up, they are quick to adjust. When it comes down, they are reluctant to also adjust because they think they will lose some revenue. But that is how it is, that they have to use the bank rate at any time to peg for the purposes of duty payment. And so when the duty goes up, yes, like you are saying, it doesn't help businesses. During last quarter of 2022, we lost a chunk of our capital. And that's why most people lost about 40-50% of their capitals. And if now we say that Tema Port is quite empty, it means that most of us are unable to buy the same volumes that we used to buy because of the depletion of our capital, and also the increase in duties because of the reversal of the benchmark values and the additional taxes that have been imposed on clearance and all that. And so if the person brings goods and is unable to clear, then what business has he to even import? And these are some of the things that is hindering against the growth of the trading community and even the manufacturing and then agro processing. Because you look at the food basket, mostly they use the agro product, but you see, you cannot disassociate the farming products from imported products. Because now they don't use the hose like they used before. They use the weedicides, the agro, the pesticides, and all that. And these are all imported. And if the farmer buys these imported goods at higher price, and then you go to the bank and borrow at the 40%, 45%, these are the things that is pushing prices. And it is so clear, and I find it difficult for people to understand this simple logic, that it is not by magic wine that will bring inflation, but what you should do is to bring down cost of doing business down, and it will reflect on even the agro, because the agro people, they are not for the Christmas, and then they don't use their bare hands to plant the food. They use imported materials which they buy